Greetings, architecture students. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw this driveway plan correctly. Now, originally, there is some missing information here that you would not know. And so I was going to have you draw this driveway using some radiuses and things like that. And even though it wouldn't be 100% correct, as long as the instructions that are up here were correct, I'm going to give you credit. Okay. But I looked at it and I saw that people, just about everyone, was having lots of trouble with this driveway. And so I decided I would go ahead and create a video and show you how to do it correctly, absolutely correctly. Okay, so, and there's some things here that you don't know. Okay, one of them I'm going to tell you is that per building code, when we do this driveway, when we put the radius on that turnaround, that radius has to be between 15 and 20 feet. You would not have known that, okay? And that would have been the part that you would have gotten wrong, but that's okay. I was going to let that slide because I never told you that, and the book never really went over that either, okay? So it never put that in the book, in the textbook. So what I want you to do is, this is a good lesson in thinking geometrically. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get to. And that's what was kind of discovered, or what I discovered when I noticed everybody was having trouble with it, that this would be a good exercise in thinking geometrically. All right, so let's go. It's kind of hard to I guess, process everything I just said, but let's go ahead and do this, and it'll make sense as we go along. Okay, so the first thing we know is that the driveway is 18 feet wide at the garage. Okay, so we need to make sure we accomplish that. One way to do that is to do an offset and do an 18-foot offset. Offset this line over here. So now you've got the 18-foot wide driveway at the garage. The next thing you have is that you're going to have a turning radius right over here. It's going to be a radius of 6, or it's going to start 6 feet from the garage. So we want to mark that spot with a line. I'm going to use the line tool. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to hover to activate that little reference geometry, hold my cursor down and type 6 feet. And that way that line starts at 6 feet. So I'm going to draw it out here to the side. So this is where my radius must begin, and it must kind of do a radius going around this way. Okay. All right, just like that. Now I can make this radius anywhere between 15 and 20 feet. Okay. Let's go ahead and choose 18. Since our driveway is already 18 feet, we can choose 18. Of course, you could do 15 and it would be perfectly fine. But let's just stick with the number 18. Okay, so what is it that I need to know here is I need to try and find the center of this radius that I'm planning to draw. That's the first thing I need to do. So this radius needs to go here. It needs to be, we're going to make it an 18-foot radius right here. So what do I need? I need an 18-foot long line. So actually I'm just going to kind of draw over that line. I'm going to start a new line tool and begin this line right here. I'm going to draw 18 feet this way. Okay, so I know now that this is going to be the center of an 18-foot radius. Okay, so this is the start point, this is the center. How am I going to find the end point? Well, it's real simple. We just start another line right here and bring it down 18 feet. Okay, so this is the start, this is the end, this is the center, okay, of our 18-foot radius. So what we can do for now, we're going to trim away part of this driveway. We don't need that anymore. We're going to go up here and select the green object lines. And I'm going to go to my radius tool. Now if I look at my arc tool, not my radius tool, but if I look at my arcs, I've only got one that actually will allow me to establish an exact radius. So I'm going to choose that one. It's a start-end radius. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to end here. Okay, now I'm going to start moving around and shaping the radius. See, there it comes right there. And how do I get that radius exact? I'm going to go right up here to the center. okay, and establish the center. Now I have an 18-foot radius, which is a nice gradual slope that a car would easily be able to back out of the driveway and kind of make this turn going backwards. And that's why they set that 15 to 18-foot radius for that. Okay. Got that. Now, here we need to go 6 feet beyond the turning radius tangent point to make basically the length of this turnaround. So I'm going to go to Align tool. The tangent point is right here. So our tangent points are here and here. And I'm going to use this one because that's the one that I need, and I'm going to go 6 feet beyond that. That is the end of the driveway. Now this part down here, the turnaround must be 20 feet wide. So I'm going to do an offset of 20 feet. And I'm going to offset just this line. Okay. Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit complicated. All right. Now this part of the driveway is 10 feet wide. Okay. So I'm going to offset this line again, but I'm only going to offset it 10 feet. Okay. All right, and to create a reference point for this, I'm just going to go ahead and draw this right across here. That gives me sort of a geometric reference, and I'm going to trim the top part of that. All right, now here's the what I need to do. This is basically the opposite of the center of the radius I need right here. Okay, so it's going to also be an 18-foot radius. It doesn't have to be. It could be a 10-foot or something like that. But we're going to go ahead and stick with 18 feet and keep everything consistent. Okay, so this would be the opposite of the center of my radius. What does that tell me? Okay, what I can do to find the center over here is I can come here and hover and pick up that, that point of geometry, that reference point, and draw my line down 18 feet. Or actually start my line 18 feet down, and then draw this line 18 feet out to the, oops, I think I did that at 8 feet. Try that again. Okay, hover to pick up that geometry, pull the cursor down, type 18 feet, and then start the line at 18 feet from that corner. Draw this line out 18 feet, and then of course just draw straight up until you cross that line. Now I've just identified 3 things there: start point and end point of my arc radius, and then the center point of that arc radius. So I'm going to go back to that arc radius, and I'm going to click here, and then here, and then I'm going to start shaping my radius, and uh-oh, it's going the wrong direction. So I'm going to click on the control button to get it to go in the other direction. It's still not working right, okay? But here's how I can fix that. I can start the radius again, but instead of drawing from here to here, I'm going to draw from here to here, and that will actually turn that arc around where I need it, okay? So that's had the start point here, the end point here, and then I just kind of pull my cursor to the right, and as soon as I get to the center point, I click, and that creates my 18-foot radius. Well, it's a radius, my 18-foot radius thingy, whatever, arc. That's it, arc. Okay, get rid of these lines. Okay, now I'm going to finish things up here. Draw that line across. Come down here. The easiest thing to do here is just copy this radius. All right, to copy that, I'm going to need to create a line going right here so I can find the center and do a mirror. Click on the radius, click mirror, and just flip that thing around just like that. Do not erase the source object. Do erase this line because you don't need it anymore. Okay. All right. Now from there, all we have to do is our dimensions. So what are our dimensions? Okay. So the way we dimension this, I'm going to come over here to our dimension tool, and we're going to start with some linear dimensions. So from here to this tangent point, 91 feet. Okay, so I'm going to measure all my other tangent points as well, or the straight parts up to my tangent points. Okay, so those are the straight segments of the line from the tangent point to the end. Get the length here, or the width here, that's 20 feet. Okay, get this one back here. That one was 6 feet. Okay, we got another segment down here. From here to here. Okay, now I want to get my radiuses. So I'm going to change my dimension tool here to arc length. Not arc length. I want to get to radius. Okay, click here, 18 foot. Just kind of drag that on out past the center of the radius right there. Again, drag it on out past the center of the radius. Okay. All right, so now I got all the straight segments. I got almost all the width. I missed 2. Let's go back and get some width here. I didn't click on the right points. 18 feet. We already got our 20-foot one here. We get our 10-foot right down here. Okay, now we've got it all dimensioned. Okay, so that's what the end product looks like. Okay, and you've learned something new that we really haven't gotten to yet, and that is the code for a driveway radius being 15 to 20 feet. Okay, so complete that drawing, and that will get you on your way to earning that 100 points of 100 summative points at the end. Okay, and good luck.